Nuclear weapons are a gift from God, ready to be used on the West, claim Putin's mouthpiece. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, starting at verse 16. Salakia. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his works. And I have created the waster to destroy. Shalom Yasha'Allah, peace Israel. Call HALALYAM law, Allahayanawa Abanawa, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA QADASH. On the brother Chasai Gadol, coming at you with another hit through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. I would like to go on and give double honors to the head elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us his truth and rule well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace, blessing, love, health, and wellness, and all salutation to the hopeful elect, the house of David, that is scattered abroad, laboring in his truth with all sincerity. Shalom. Hoping to feed the lambs and the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Let's get started with the lesson. All right, so as you seen, there was a post, okay, from the brother of the camp prophets in Babylon, the brother Napop. All right, and he shared a post on Instagram, and I so happened to come across it, and it was dated Thursday. It says, nuclear weapons are a gift from the Most High, ready to be used on the West, claims Putin's mouthpiece. Right, because ultimately, those nuclear weapons are the Lord's weapons, man. And they were created to do what? To destroy and make America, okay, modern day Babylon, desolate. And that's what brings us back to the precept that we brought out at the beginning. So let's bring it back out for edification's sake. This is Isaiah 54, starting at verse 16, and it says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. All right, now that smith is that modern day scientist, okay? Your modern day scientist that is able to split the atoms, all right, to cause and make a nuclear bomb. So the Lord has given the spirit or put the spirit on that engineer, all right, or on that scientist, to be able to split the atoms so that he can make those nuclear weapons. All right. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his works. And I have created the waster to destroy. And that waster is what? That waster is that ICBM thermonuclear missile, man. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right. And what did he just say? Nuclear weapons are a gift from the Most High, which is absolutely right. Nuclear weapons are a gift from the Most High to do what? Because that is the ultimate and the final plague and the ultimate destruction of Babylon the Great. Okay. But before we get there, we have other prophecies that has to come, such as the MOTB. Okay. The Charagma. All right. Such as Jacob's trouble, such as the falling and the crashing of this society, which is already falling and crashing. But the thermonuclear missiles, those ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles, is the ultimate and final plague and destruction of America, Babylon the Great. Let's bring this precept out. Let's go to Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. Right, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. And what is that day? The day of judgment. The day where the Lord shall plague and the day the Lord shall plague all flesh that has not repented and came back to serve YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, with all truth and in full-blown sincerity. For behold, Malachi 4:1, bring it back. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Right, so that day is coming. Okay, according to What is that? Let's grab it real quick. Salakia. According to 2 Peter 3:10. This is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3, starting at verse 10. And it says, but the day of the Lord Yahawah will come as a thief in the night. Salakia. 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord Yahawashi will come as a thief in the night, in that which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Right? So the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. So for all of you, all right, for all of you that proud and that do wickedly, okay, the Lord is going to catch you by surprise, man. Because when you are caught up in this matrix and you're in this darkness, you know, when you are caught up in this matrix or you're in this darkness, you don't understand the times that we're coming in. Okay, you can't even see the times that we're coming in. That's why the scriptures goes in to talk about ye hypocrites. You can discern the sun and the moon, but you can't discern the times that we are in, loosely paraphrasing. And when you go to 1 Thessalonians, it talks about how in the last days perilous times shall come. And how do you know that we are in those last days? Because of the prophecies, all right? On top of the prophecies, because one thing for sure and two things for certain, the scriptures talk about how the Lord has set up the apostles' last to be a spectacle. Okay, now that spectacle goes into what? A theater. And if you're in the chief place of concourse, which will be, all right, mainly in an open area where everyone can see you, making your body a living sacrifice and wholly acceptable. Okay, the Lord has set up his apostles in the last days. So that's how you know that we're in the last days, because there's prophets out here on the streets, on top of all of the prophecies that is coming to pass, man. Okay, so let's go back to that Malachi 4:1. All right, this is the book of Malachi chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahawah, BAHASHAM Yahawashi of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. So when that fire comes from those ICBM missiles, nothing is going to be left, man. Scripture talk, it just said in 2 Peter 3:10. Let's go back to it real quick, and then we're going to go jump back over to another precept. 2 Peter 3:10, it says, and the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. And the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, because why? When you shoot those ICBM missiles, they got to go up and they got to break the plane. And then when they come back down, so once they come back down through, okay, once they come back from the, come back to Earth's atmosphere, all right, they're already going to be on fire, man. Okay, they're going to be having death angels riding them, according to Revelations 9 and 16 on down. Okay. They're going to have death angels, left-hand angels, demons riding them things, man. You see? And it says that with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And the elements, our bodies are made up of elements, man. Okay? So what and why would you not want to seek YAHAWASHI Yahawashi? Nothing in this world should stop you from seeking YAHAWASHI Yahawashi, man. Okay? Nothing. Not your family. Okay, not your fucking job, all right? Not no fucking pain, not no broke down ass car, not no fucking bus, nothing in this world, no materialistic things, no money should stop you from serving YAHAWASHI Yahawashi, man. All right, let's grab this precept right here, because, man, listen, bro, we are in some very, very, very serious times, man. There are thousands. We're not talking about hundreds. We're talking about thousands of troops, okay? The brother Nahar from the camp GMS Idaho, all right, he had posted a video on Instagram earlier, all right? I had seen it, and it was showing about how thousands of troops right now, UN or NATO troops, are on the border of Ukraine, man, okay? So these people, these nations are setting up and getting themselves ready for war, man. And that's what brings me to this precept. Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire, man. So every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, because now all of these other nations, at one point in time, America was the only nation that had nuclear weapons. Okay, go back to the Vietnam War. Okay, after the Cold War, when United States dropped that nuclear missile on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. Okay, they were the only ones that had ever used nuclear missiles. All right. Now all of these other nations have gathered up nuclear missiles. Russia has I wouldn't say informed, Salakia. Russia has supplied all of his allies on top of all of these other small nations with nuclear missiles, man. So that's why, going back, Isaiah 9:5, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay, so that means now it goes into what? That means this last war, World War III, will be fought with nuclear missiles, man. It's not going to be fought like a regular war. Okay, it's not going to be fought where, all right, U.S. goes over there, drop its troops over there, and they're over there for years. Okay, how they did in Iraq, how they did in Afghanistan, you know what I'm saying? How they did in Lydia, how they did in what's the other one? Saudi Arabia, and so forth, man. You see, all they did was drop them off. They use, regular missiles, all right, regular bombs, regular guns, regular ammo, regular ammunition. But this last war, World War III, which is biblical, will be fought with thermonuclear missiles, man. And let's grab this last precept, and Lord willing, this quick hit was edifying. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, starting at verse 12, and it reads, and it says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. And what are all the people that fought against Jerusalem, man? Jerusalem goes into who? Yasha'Allah, okay, which means prince of the power. All right, Jerusalem's according to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Okay, according to the seed of your father. All right, so all of these other nations has played a part in our slavery and our captivity. Okay, but the main nation that has played a part in our slavery and our captivity is who? The so-called white man. Okay, Esau, Edom, sleazy E. Okay, dirty, nasty E, man. All right, cave dweller E. Okay, crafty, cunning hunter E, man. All right, goes on. It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Now, real quick, before we break this down, for all of you that are listening in and tuning in right now, if you ever seen the movie Terminator 2, which a lot of brothers uses this example, when the actor Sarah Connor was standing on the gate in the movie of Terminator 2, there was an ICBM missile that was hit. Okay, it hit, I think it was New York City or California, wherever this movie took place at. And then you seen the fire consume and melt everything, man. Okay, it consumed it. It climbed the walls like it tells you in Joel. Okay, like it just told you in 2 Peter 3:10, how the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And what happened as soon as that fire got her? You seen it. It said you seen her flesh consume away while she stood upon her feet. Her eyes consumed away in her holes, and her tongue consumed away in her mouth in that movie, man. And that's exactly what's going to happen to 2/3 of our people, man. Okay, 2/3 of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians will die in that thermonuclear fire, man. Why? Because they don't want to seek Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. Okay, so let's bring this back. This is Daily Express. It was dropped on Thursday, and it says nuclear weapons are a gift from the Most High, ready to be used on the West, claims Putin's mouthpiece, man. Now, real quick, let's go to Revelation, the 18th chapter, and we're going to end it on this. This is Revelations 18, and starting at verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, is fallen and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird, man. Right. Babylon is fallen. Babylon, excuse me, Salakia. Babylon today will be aka America, man. Okay? Land of confusion. Spiritually Sodom and Egypt. The land of bitterness. All right? America, when you go into the word America, it just means bitter, man. This place is bitter, confused, wicked, proud, arrogant, built of lies, rape, robbery. Okay? Verse 3, for all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. Right, man. So all of these other nations have gotten rich off the spoils of the children of Israel, man. Okay? They have gotten rich, and how? Because their kingdom, their nation was built off of the blood, sweat, and tears of the nation of Israel, man. Okay, that's why it says, in the abundance of her delicacies, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich. So these Edomites, these elites, these top central bankers, all right, bank families, all right, have gotten rich off the abundance of her delicacy, man. So all of this shit that goes on in Babylon, these fucking Edomites are getting rich off it, man. And they have made every other nation drink of the wine of the wrath. You see what's going on in Uganda, okay? Or Nigeria, I think that's where it is, man. They're trying to real deal tell these people that they have to go by their damn ABC community laws, man. You see what's going on in Kenya right now? They're over there in a full-blown sedition amongst men, man. Okay? So what's going to happen when all that happens here in Babylon, man? Before these ICBM missiles fall? Lord willing, this quick hit was edifying. I'm going to close out and give all praises going on to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, and double honors to the head elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us his truth and rule well. Shalom.